We're talking about one of the most interesting and valuable coins to look for, the 1000p Everglades $quarter. Believe it or not, this seemingly ordinary coin could make you a lot more money than you'd expect. In fact, it's one of the most sought-after coins in the market right now. And in this video, we're going to dive deep into why the Everglades quarter is so valuable, how you can spot a rare one, and the current market value which could shock you. Get into the basics. The Everglades quarter is part of the United States Mint's 50-state quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. Each coin in the series represents a state, and the Everglades quarter represents the state of Florida. It was released in 2000 and features a beautiful design showing an alligator and a roseate spoonbill flying over the Everglades. 星号的 P on the coin stands for the mint mark from the Philadelphia Mint. This mint mark, along with the coin's year of production, is crucial when determining whether your quarter could be valuable. So what makes this coin so valuable? Well, it's all about a rare mistake that occurred during the minting process. A small number of these 1000p Everglades quarters were struck with a significant error. They have a double die effect. Simply put, a double die error occurs when a coin is struck twice by the same die, creating a noticeable doubling effect in the design, often on the lettering or the details of the image. For the Everglades quarter, this error is most visible in the lettering of the Florida text or the details of the alligator and the bird. Finding a double die Everglades quarter is extremely rare, and it has collectors scrambling to get their hands on one. This error makes the coin incredibly valuable, with some selling for over $1 million. How do you identify one of these rare Everglades quarters? It's easier than you might think, but you'll need to pay close attention. Also, check the design details of the alligator and the bird. A double die error can make parts of the creature's body appear blurry or doubled as well. Let's talk about how much you could sell your Everglades quarter for. This coin is currently one of the most sought-after error coins on the market, and its price tag can vary wildly depending on its condition and how prominent the error is. Have been sold at auction for well over $100,000, and in rare cases, they can even hit $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single quarter, a coin you might have overlooked in your pocket change, could be worth that much. The condition of your coin plays a big role in how much you can get for it. Coins in mint condition with clear error markings will fetch the highest prices. So if you've got one, it could very well be your ticket to a small fortune. So, you're probably wondering, where can you sell these valuable coins? First, you can visit a reputable coin shop, but make sure they specialize in rare and error coins. It's also a good idea to check out online platforms like eBay, where collectors and investors are always on the lookout for rare finds. Another option is to attend coin conventions or auctions, where you can find buyers who are specifically interested in high-value coins. But before you sell, make sure to have your coin authenticated by a professional, which can help you fetch the best price. If you have a 1000p Everglades quarter, it's definitely worth checking for errors, especially the double die. You could be sitting on a small fortune. And even if it's not a rare error coin, remember that many state quarters and other older coins can be valuable, especially if they're in good condition. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And don't forget to leave a comment below telling us about any rare coins you found. We'd love to hear your stories. Talk about what makes this coin so special. The 1974 Everglades quarter is part of the United States 50-state quarters program, which was launched in 1999. It celebrates each of the 50 states, one by one, with unique designs that reflect the history and culture of each state. And while the Everglades quarter wasn't released until 2004, it pays tribute to the beautiful and ecologically significant Everglades National Park in Florida, which was designated as a World Heritage Site, a wetland of international importance, and a biosphere reserve. What makes the 1974 Everglades quarter so valuable? Well, here's where things get interesting. Not all 1974 Everglades quarters are created equal. Some of them were minted with a very rare error. There's a specific variety of the 1974 Everglades quarter called the no quarter dollar error. These coins were struck without the quarter dollar text on the reverse side, making them an incredibly rare find. Reholding one of these error coins, it could be worth a 星号of money. The no quarter dollar error coin is so rare that it has been known to fetch up to $1.4 million at auction. So how can you tell if you have one of these valuable error coins? Well, it's all in the details. Let me show you how to spot the no quarter dollar mistake. Take a look at the reverse side of the coin, where you should normally see the words quarter dollar under the eagle. If these words are missing, then you might have one of the rare error coins. Make sure to check your coins carefully. Even though the error might seem small, it's the key to unlocking their significant value. Is this error so valuable? Well, error coins are highly sought after by collectors. They are unique, they represent a mistake in the minting process, and those mistakes are often seen as rare treasures. People pay top dollar for coins like these because they're one of a kind, and they hold historical significance. And with a coin like the 1974 Everglades quarter, especially one with such a rare error, if you're lucky enough to own one, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Spend it. These coins are worth far more than face value, so holding onto it could be your best option. Next, get your coin appraised by a professional coin grader. They'll be able to authenticate the coin and tell you its market value. And finally, consider selling it at a reputable auction or to a high-end coin dealer. These rare coins can fetch significant sums, and you want to make sure you're working with someone who understands the value. To wrap things up, if you have a 1974 Everglades quarter without the quarter dollar tax, you could have a small fortune on your hands. Check your collections, your old change jars, or maybe even your parents' or grandparents' collections. You never know what hidden treasures are waiting to be discovered. There are still plenty of rare coins out there just waiting for you to find them. Just keep looking, and who knows, you could be the next person to strike gold. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and drop any questions you have in the comments below. And as always, happy coin hunting! We have a fascinating topic that could change the way you look at your coin collection, especially if you're someone who enjoys the thrill of finding treasures from the past. We're diving into the mystery of a particular quarter, the EOBEP Everglades quarter dollar coin. And trust me, you'll want to stick around for this one. Let's uncover why this rare coin is catching the eyes of collectors worldwide and what you should know if you've got one. Let's talk about the history of the EOBEP Everglades quarter. As part of the U.S. Mints America the Beautiful series, the Everglades quarter features the iconic design of the Everglades National Park in Florida. Designed by artist John Flanagan, it shows a great blue heron in flight, which symbolizes the biodiversity of the Everglades. Minted at the Philadelphia Mint in EOBE, this coin was originally just one of many in the standard U.S. coin circulation. But over time, certain variations of the EOBEP Everglades quarter began to show up with unique traits that set them apart from others. It's these variations that have made the coin so valuable today. You might be wondering, what makes this quarter worth a jaw-dropping $1.7 million? Well, it all comes down to a few rare factors that make the coin incredibly sought after. In EOBE, the U.S. Mint accidentally made a limited batch of Everglades quarters with a major misprint, an off-center strike, and an unusual error on the coin's reverse side. These imperfections turned what was once a common coin into a valuable collector's item. With a population of just a few of these error coins remaining, collectors are willing to pay top dollar for the rare pieces. The $1.7 million value comes from a unique specimen that was graded by experts at a top-tier coin certification service. The coin's pristine condition, combined with the rare error, has caused the price to skyrocket. So how can you tell if you've got a valuable EOBEP Everglades quarter? Well, there are a few things to look for. First, examine the strike of the coin. A true error coin will have a visible misalignment or an off-center image. Look for that unique asymmetry, especially on the reverse side where the image of the heron appears distorted. Pay attention to the quality of your coin. Coins that are graded as MS68 or higher are considered pristine, and those with minimal wear or discoloration are the most valuable. The higher the grade, the higher the price. Grading your coin properly is critical. Sometimes, the difference between an average quarter and one worth millions is the quality of its condition. Take a step back and look at the broader coin market. The demand for rare coins like the EOBEP Everglades quarter is growing, especially as more people begin to realize the potential value hidden in their collections. Auction houses, private collectors, and investors are constantly searching for these rare finds. It's not just about history, it's about investment. If you're thinking about selling a rare coin, it's important to know where to find buyers and how to get your coin properly evaluated. Many people use certified dealers, coin grading services, or online auction platforms to sell their coins. But make sure you've done your research. The better you understand your coin's true value, the better deal you'll make. Got a EOBEP Everglades quarter or any other valuable coins. Here are a few tips before you put it up for sale. A certified grading service will assess the coin's condition and authenticate it. This is crucial for fetching top dollar. Look up recent sale prices for similar error coins. Use reputable sources to track the market value. Speak to dealers who specialize in rare coins. They can offer you an accurate price. Be cautious when selling online. Make sure you're dealing with verified buyers or auction houses. To sum it up, the 1981p Everglades $2 coin is a rare gem that could be sitting in your collection right now, worth millions. If you spot one with an error or off-center strike, you could be holding onto something truly valuable. So, take a good look at those quarters and make sure you don't let a treasure slip away. If you found this helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for more coin tips and tricks. If you've got an old coin you think might be worth something, drop a comment, and I'll help you figure it out. Until next time, happy hunting, and good luck with your collections. You might be asking, how can a quarter be worth so much? Well, stick around, because I'll explain everything you need to know about this incredibly rare coin and why it's currently valued at $1.8 million. Start with the basics. The Everglades quarter is part of the Wuji State Quarters Program, a series launched by the U.S. Mint in 1990. The program celebrated each of the 50 states with a unique design on the back of the quarter, and today, we're focusing on the 2006 Everglades quarter, which represents the state of Florida. This particular coin features an image of a heron flying above the sawgrass and water of the Everglades National Park, one of the most unique ecosystems in the world. The coin itself is made of the standard copper-nickel blend, but what really matters here is the minting details. Now, you're probably wondering, what makes this specific coin worth millions of dollars? The answer lies in a very rare rare one that's only found in a small batch of the 3006p Everglades quarters. In certain cases, a number of these coins were struck with an unusual error in the minting process. This error results in a slight misalignment of the design, or in some cases, an over-minting of the edge. This means that if you have an Everglades quarter from 2006, and it's one of these rare errors, you might have a coin worth much more than its face value of 25 cents. Talk about how to identify these valuable error coins. The most common feature of the Everglades quarter error is a misalignment of the images. Sometimes you'll notice that the heron appears slightly off-center. Other times, you might find the lettering or designs appearing more stretched than usual. The edge of the coin may also have unusual features like roughness or a double strike impression. To make sure you found an error coin, you'll need a magnifying glass or a good magnifying tool. Look for the alignment of the image, check for doubled images or edges, and compare it to other quarters in your collection. But remember, not every Everglades quarter is valuable, only the ones with those minting mistakes. So, how much could your coin actually be worth? The most valuable Everglades quarter ever sold was one of these rare error coins, and it fetched a stunning $1.8 million at auction. This price is truly mind-blowing, but it's important to note that not all error coins will go for this much. The value of your Everglades quarter depends on the rarity of the error, the condition of the coin, and how many collectors are interested in it. Coins in excellent condition, especially those with significant errors, tend to sell for the highest prices. If your coin shows wear and tear, it may still be worth hundreds or thousands, but it won't reach the $1 million mark. If you think you have an error coin that could be worth a significant amount of money, there are several places you can sell it. You could start by visiting a reputable coin dealer or appraiser. These experts can give you a precise value and guide you through the selling process. Online auction sites like eBay can be a great platform to reach collectors from all over the world. Just be sure to get your coin authenticated before listing it, as you want to ensure you're selling a genuine error coin. Before we wrap up, I want to give you some final tips if you're on the hunt for rare coins like the Everglades quarter. Always keep your coins in good condition. Store them safely in protective cases to avoid scratches or damage. Second, don't be afraid to ask for help if you think you have something special. A trusted appraiser can help you identify valuable coins and avoid costly mistakes. That not every coin you find will be worth millions. But with a little patience and a trained eye, you could very well uncover a hidden treasure. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and stories. And if you think you've got an Everglades quarter that might be worth a lot, let us know in the comments below. Who knows, you might just be sitting on a small fortune. We've got something incredibly exciting to talk about. You might have an overlooked coin in your collection that could be worth a fortune. That's right, the 1982 Everglades quarter could be worth as much as $1.5 million. Stick around as we dive into what makes this coin so special, and how you can turn your old coins into big money. Before we dive into the real value of the 1982 quarter, let's take a step back. This coin was part of the U.S. Mint's Wuji State Quarters program. Launched in 1999, this program celebrated each state's unique history and culture with a quarter featuring their symbols. The 1982 Everglades quarter, however, was released much later, in 2004, and it commemorates the state of Florida. Known for its vast wetlands and unique ecosystem, the Everglades National Park in Florida is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and home to many endangered species. The 1982 Everglades quarter features the iconic image of a heron flying over the park's waterways, with the name Everglades prominently displayed. Talk about the design. On the reverse side, you'll see the beautiful heron, a symbol of the Everglades. On the obverse side, it features George Washington, as all U.S. quarters do. You'll notice the D mint mark, indicating that this particular coin was minted in Denver. At first glance, the Everglades quarter might seem like any other coin. But this is where things get interesting. Not all of these coins are created equal. There was a small number of these quarters that were struck with a unique error, and that is what makes them worth so much money, as where the story takes a turn. In 1982, a very small number of Everglades quarters were minted with a mistake. The coin was struck with a die that was slightly damaged. The result? A rare, almost ghostly image of the heron on the reverse side of the quarter. These error coins are incredibly hard to find, but they exist, and they're worth a fortune. The key here is the condition and how well the error is visible. A clean, well-preserved coin with a noticeable error can fetch thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Some of these error coins have been known to fetch over $1.5 million at auctions. So, if you happen to find one in your collection, you could be sitting on a gold mine. 反斜杠 a side-by-side comparison. On the left, you've got a regular the Everglades quarter. On the right, you'll see the error coin with the faint heron. The difference can be subtle, so it's important to inspect it closely under good lighting, maybe with a magnifying glass. If you find a possible error coin, it's a good idea to get it graded by a professional. Companies like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and give your coin a grade, which will help determine its value. The higher the grade, the more money you can get. Now that you know what to look for, let's talk about selling your valuable coin. If you found a the Everglades quarter with an error, you've got options. First, you can sell it at auction. There are several online platforms, like Heritage Auctions and eBay, where collectors are eager to buy rare coins. Auctions are a great way to get top dollar because the more people bidding, the higher the price can go. But be prepared for some competition. Another option is to sell it to a professional coin dealer. You might not get as much as you would at auction, but it's a quick and easy way to sell, especially if you don't want to deal with the auction process. Finding a rare coin like the 1982 the Everglades quarter with an error is every collector's dream. If you've got one of these in your collection, make sure to get it checked out by a professional before you sell it, because it could be worth more than you ever imagined. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with your friends and family. You never know who might have $1 million coin lying around. We're diving into one of the most valuable coins in recent history. Yes, you heard that right. It's the 2010 Everglades $quarter coin. And if you have one in your collection, it could be worth more than you imagine. Market. If you want to know how to identify and potentially sell one of these rare coins for top dollar, stick around. Start with a bit of history. The 2010 Everglades quarter is the 19th coin in the America the Beautiful series, celebrating the Everglades National Park in Florida. This quarter was released into circulation as part of the U.S. Mint's effort to honor national parks and historic sites across the country. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll see a stunning design by artist Joseph Mena. It depicts the beautiful scene from the Everglades, featuring a roseate spoonbill in flight over the wetlands. The design captures the essence of the Everglades, showcasing the park's natural beauty. The Everglades quarter in itself is a beautiful coin, but the one that's really valuable isn't just any regular mint-issued quarter. In fact, it's a specific variation-approved coin with what makes this quarter so special. It's primarily the rarity and quality of the coin. In 2010, there were only a limited number of proof versions struck for collectors, and among those, only a small number were produced in 星号 perfect condition 星号. A proof coin is specially made with a high-quality, mirror-like finish, and often, they are produced with extra care to ensure they're nearly perfect. These coins were meant for collectors, not circulation. That's why finding a flawless proof Everglades quarter is like finding a rare gem. Get down to the nuts and bolts of identifying this valuable coin. If you've got a quarter from 2010, how can you tell if it's the one that's worth a small fortune? Check the mint mark. This is crucial. A lot of the valuable Everglades quarters come from the San Francisco Mint, and they carry the S Mint mark. That's the first thing to look for. Condition. The best specimens are graded in mint state condition, with no scratches, blemishes, or discoloration. If you've got one of these proof coins, even a slight imperfection could significantly drop the value. It's not just the coin itself. The 星号 original packaging 星号 and 星号 certificate of authenticity 星号 can add even more value to your collection. The more proof you have that your coin is a genuine collector's item, the higher the value it will fetch. How much is it worth? A regular Everglades quarter might only be worth around 25 cents in circulation, but if it's one of the perfect proof coins, you're looking at upwards of, you heard that right, a single coin worth more than the average home. If you think you've got one of these valuable Everglades quarters, you'll want to get it professionally graded. Coin grading services, like the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can help authenticate and assign a grade to your coin, which will influence its value. You can sell your coin at major auctions, coin shops, or even online through platforms like eBay. Just make sure you're working with reputable dealers who understand the value of rare coins. Before you rush to sell, let me give you one important tip. The world of coin collecting can also attract scammers. So, when you're selling your coin, be very cautious. Get it appraised and graded by a professional, and make sure any transaction is done through secure, trusted channels. Also, keep an eye out for those selling counterfeit coins. Sadly, these exist, and they can easily trick even the most seasoned collectors. So, whether you're an experienced collector or you just found a coin in your change jar, it's worth taking a second look at what you've got. Who knows, you might have a 2010 Everglades quarter worth. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell for more tips on rare coins and how to turn your collection into cash. Until next time, happy collecting! We're talking about a coin that you may have seen hundreds or even thousands of times, but what you didn't know is that it could be worth a whole lot more than just 25 cents, right? The 1999 Everglades quarter dollar is one of the most sought-after coins in the United States today. And if you happen to have one or few, you could be holding onto a treasure worth a staggering 1.8 million. Now, I know what you're thinking, that can't be true. But stick with me for the next few minutes, because I'm about to explain why this coin is worth so much and how you could cash in on your own collection. Start with a little background on this rare coin. The 1999 Everglades quarter is part of the U.S. Mint's State Quarters program, which ran from 1999to 2000. The program was designed to honor each of the 50 states, with each quarter featuring a unique design that represents the history, culture, and natural landmarks of that state. The Everglades quarter was chosen to symbolize the Everglades National Park, the largest tropical wilderness in the United States. The design shows a beautifully detailed image of a wading bird and a cypress tree, with the text Everglades and Florida surrounding the coin. You may be wondering, what makes the 1999 Everglades quarter so valuable? After all, it looks like just any other quarter. Well, that's where the story gets interesting. The value of this quarter skyrocketed because of a rare minting error that happened in 1999. Here's the catch. While most of the 1999 Everglades quarters were minted properly, a small number of them were accidentally struck with a mistake. These coins were produced with an overpolished die, which caused the designs to be slightly off-center or even poorly imprinted. This error makes them a rare find among collectors and coin enthusiasts. These minting errors created a handful of error coins that are worth far more than their face value. And here's the exciting part. There's one known coin that was sold for an eye-popping $1.8 million at auction. You heard that right. One of these rare, error-struck 1999 Everglades quarters was sold for 1.8 million. You might be thinking, how could a quarter be worth so much? But when you consider the rarity of the coin, the historical significance, and the fact that there are so few of them out there, it becomes clear why collectors are willing to pay a fortune. Coin auctions are some of the most exciting events in the numismatic world, and collectors are constantly on the lookout for rare and error coins that could turn their collection into a gold mine. Let's talk about how you can check if you have a valuable 1999 Everglades quarter in your own collection. Take a good look at the mint mark. If you find a D on the coin, that means it was minted in Denver, which is what we're looking for. But what sets the valuable ones apart is the error in the design. Examine the details of the coin closely. You should look for signs of an overpolished die, which could result in an unclear or faded design, or even misshaped images. If your coin looks like it was struck with uneven pressure, that's a good indication it's one of the rare error coins. You got one of these coins, or you think you do. What now? Well, first, don't just go spending it on a coffee. If you think your EJ9D Everglades quarter might be an error coin, it's time to get it evaluated. There are professional coin graders who can examine your coin and determine its authenticity and value. Once verified, they can help you find the best avenue to sell your coin, whether that's through auction houses, online marketplaces, or private collectors. You might be asking yourself, how much can I actually get for my coin? Wow, that depends. Most error coins won't reach the $1.8 million price tag, but they can still be worth thousands or tens of thousands of dollars, depending on the rarity and condition. Coins in better condition or with more significant errors are typically worth more. Some error-struck quarters have sold for over $10,000, and others can bring in hundreds, depending on the market at the time. If you've got an old EJ9D Everglades quarter, here are a few tips to maximize its value when selling. Keep it in good condition. Avoid cleaning the coin, as this can lower its value. Second, get it authenticated by a reputable grading company. Third, explore all your selling options, coin dealers, auctions, and online platforms like eBay, where collectors are always on the hunt for rare coins, and a simple quarter could be worth so much, right? If you've got any old coins lying around, now might be the time to take a closer look and see if you've got a hidden treasure on your hands. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and how you can cash in on your collection. We're diving into one specific quarter that could be worth much more than its face value, way more. If you're curious about the Everglades $1.5 quarter dollar coin and how it could be worth up to $1.2 million, stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know if you have a fortune in your hands. Talk about the $1.5 Everglades quarter, the coin that has captured the attention of both seasoned collectors and everyday finders. This coin is part of the America the Beautiful series, a set of quarters released to honor national parks and landmarks across the U.S. The $1.5 Everglades quarter is unique, with some rare versions being worth an astonishing $1.2 million in today's market. If you're wondering why this quarter is so valuable, let me first explain what makes it special. The $1.5 Everglades quarter was minted to honor the Everglades National Park in Florida. The quarter features a beautiful design, showing a wading bird in the foreground with the Everglades in the background. Simple, elegant, and stunning, that's where it gets interesting. Not all $1.5 quarters are worth a small fortune. Like any collectible, rarity plays a huge part. Most of the quarters minted in 1985 were produced in large quantities and are worth their face value of 25 cents. However, a small number of them were struck in a very limited quantity, making them highly sought after by collectors. If you're holding one of these rare coins, specifically one with a major minting flaw, it could be worth an eye-popping amount of money. So how can you tell if your Everglades quarter is one of the rare, valuable ones? Let's get into the details of what makes the rare version of this quarter stand out. Some $1.5 quarters were struck with errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes. These errors make the coin more valuable because they're unique. If your quarter looks like it's been misstruck, it could be worth far more than 25 cents. Like any collectible, the condition of the coin is key. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition with no visible wear or scratches are more valuable. Coins are graded based on their condition, and the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Coins graded in mint state or with high grades like MS65 or higher can fetch significantly higher prices. Talk numbers. While most Everglades quarters are worth just 25 cents, a rare error coin, especially one in great condition, can be worth thousands, sometimes even millions. It's true. The highest ever sale of an Everglades $1.5 quarter hit a staggering $1.2 million at auction. You may be wondering, how can I sell my coins and get the best price? It's simple. You'll need to get your coin appraised and graded. You can take it to a local coin dealer or send it to a grading company like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PGS. Once your coin is graded, you'll know its market value, and you can decide the best way to sell it. When it comes to selling your valuable quarters, there are several options. You can sell to local coin shops, online auction platforms, or specialized coin dealers. However, it's important to do your research. Many collectors prefer online platforms like eBay, where you can reach buyers from all over the world. Consider joining coin collecting forums or attending coin shows where you can meet potential buyers face-to-face and even learn more about the value of your collection. The more you know about the coins you're collecting, the better you'll be at spotting rare items. Use resources like the Red Book, which is the guide to US coins, and websites like CoinWeek for up-to-date market prices. It might take time to find the rare, valuable coins, but if you keep hunting and researching, you'll increase your chances of finding something worth a lot of money. So there you have it. The 1985P Everglades quarter is a coin with the potential to be worth a small fortune. Whether you found one lying around in your change or you're considering selling a collection of old coins, remember, the key is knowing what you have and understanding its value. Don't rush, get your coins graded and appraised, and when you're ready, sell them for the highest possible price. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more coin collecting tips and valuable insights. Have you come across any rare coins recently? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your care, and happy collecting. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1984P Everglades quarter dollar. Not just a quarter, but a coin that could potentially be worth a fortune. So, stay tuned as we uncover everything you need to know about this rare and valuable coin. With a little history, the 1984P Everglades quarter was part of the United States Mint America the Beautiful Quarters program, which started in 1999. The Everglades National Park in Florida was one of the first few locations featured in the series. Get to the value. Let's take a look at the coin's design. The reverse side features a beautiful depiction of the Everglades' natural habitat. You can see a wading bird soaring over the wetlands, with the sun setting in the background. It's a beautiful and symbolic representation of Florida's Everglades National Park. Let's talk about the real reason you'll hear the value. When it comes to most quarters, they're worth just 25 cents. But certain versions, particularly those with rare minting errors or limited releases, can fetch much more. And that's where the 1984P Everglades quarter comes in. So, what makes this coin so valuable? Well, it all comes down to rarity and specific minting errors. Over the years, certain 1984P Everglades quarters have been discovered with flaws, such as double die errors or other misprints. These errors make the coin highly sought after by collectors and investors alike, top dollar for these types of rare errors because they are so hard to find. And when they do find one, it's a big deal. If you have a coin from this series, it could be worth much more than its face value, especially if you spot any errors or you need check for doubling on the letters or numbers. You might see a double die error, where certain elements of the design appear to be slightly misaligned. This could be on the year, liberty, or even the motto "In God We Trust." Condition matters. If your quarter is in pristine condition, the value goes up exponentially. Coins that have been kept in mint condition, free from scratches, tarnish, or wear, can fetch a premium price. When evaluating your quarter, look for signs of wear, discoloration, or damage that could lower. Not sure about the condition of your coin? You might want to get it professionally graded. A coin's grade determines its market value, and a higher grade can mean a much higher price. Professional grading services like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can provide this service and help you determine how much your coin. Even if you don't think your 1984P quarter is worth that much, don't worry. Coin collecting is an exciting hobby, and you never know what might turn up in your change jar or a collection you're inheriting. Could one small coin from 1993 be hiding a fortune in your pocket? Yes, we're talking about the rare collector's dream that's valued at a whopping. In this video, we'll uncover its secrets and show you how to check if you have one of these hidden treasures. Let's dive in. In 1993, the U.S. Mint released a special quarter to celebrate Florida's iconic Everglades National Park. Known for its breathtaking wildlife and scenic beauty, the Everglades became the star of this coin. But what made some of these quarters worth millions today? Not all 1993 Everglades quarters are valuable. It's specific minting errors and unique features that make them rare. For instance, these occur when the design is accidentally stamped twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect. This is when the design isn't properly aligned during minting. These were made in small batches and have an ultra-shiny, mirror-like finish. If your quarter has one of these features, collectors could pay a fortune for it. Look closely for doubling on the words or images. Use a magnifying glass if you have one. Flip your coin to the front. Look below the word Liberty for a small letter, P, D, or S. Coins with the S mid-mark are especially valuable. Proof coins have a glossy, mirror-like appearance compared to regular coins. Rare errors may slightly alter the weight. A normal quarter weighs 5.67 grams. Anything different could be a clue. How did the value of this quarter reach its all-about plan? With only a handful of these rare 1993 Everglades quarters in existence, collectors are willing to pay top dollar. And as coin collecting grows in popularity, values continue to skyrocket. If you think you have a rare 1993 Everglades quarter, Here's how to sell it. Get it professionally appraised. Reputable coin dealers or grading companies like can verify its authenticity. Auction it. Sites like eBay, heritage auctions, or great collections are great places to sell coins to collectors. Keep it safe. Rare coins need to be stored in protective cases to maintain their value. That loose change in your drawer might be worth a life-changing fortune. So, grab your coins and start inspecting. You might just have the next $1 million Everglades quarter. Button. Subscribe to our channel and share this with someone who loves rare coins. Don't forget to comment below if you ever found a rare coin. We'd love to hear your story.